Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and we are back with some more FIFA 25? That's the episode number, is it? FIFA 17. Right, if you've not seen the last couple of episodes, we made quite a few big transfers, and we are going to have a few of those debuting in this episode here today. And we do have Dybala back now as well. Of course, he was injured for quite a chunk after we signed him in January. We've got Ousmane Dembele making his debut alongside Emre Moore as well. We've also got Jonathan Tah in defence. We do also have, of course, another big signing from the summer, which was... Hang on a minute. Oh, that's annoying. Which was Raphael Varane. Sorry, I thought I'd organised all these, but I must have not saved the game. So yeah, Raphael Varane as well. So we've got quite a few big signings, and we're going to start the season off, of course, with the Community Shield match against Crystal Palace. So without further ado, let's get straight into our opening match. Hopefully, by the end of this episode, we can ease a few players out of our team. Oh, I've got some to show you, haven't I, before we start? Look who I found. Look who I found just scanning through. I found, of course, we know about Lukaskis, whatever his name is, who is the pre-gen of Lewandowski, so we'll definitely get a hold of him at some point. But I found this guy here called Musa Konan, and he is, if we go into him, he is Ivory Coast, young striker. He, my friends, is the regen of Didier Drogba. So we have gone in to try and buy him. We know he does have a good potential. I think it said has it something special or showing great potential. It was the 85 to 90 mark, so we'll definitely try and get him in as well. But yeah, we'll have a look at that after this game. But let's see if we can start things off with a bang and get our first silverware of the season. Let go. Shevnikov tackled it, and it has gone out for another corner. Pogba's ball in. Dybala into Jonathan Tah. Oh, takes a shot. Oh, Dembele's there. Dembele was there at the far post. Oh no, he's giving it his offside. Come on. Ousmane Dembele almost getting the goal on his debut. He did just about go offside, didn't he? Yeah. Dybala heads it out, but we've got nobody forward. Come on. Why is everyone back? Here we go, Dybala into Dembele. Can he get past the defender? Penalty. Gotta be a penalty. It is a penalty in the 84th minute. My God. Struggled so much in this match to break them down. So much. And to get that penalty is such a relief right now. Such a relief. Oh, we needed that. We really needed that. And Scott Dan has been booked as well, which is good. Right, we've got to score this now, Dybala. This is all up to you. Dybala takes it in the bottom corner. And Manchester United pick up the lead in the 84th minute here against Crystal Palace. Palace have done fantastically well so far in this game. But that simple mistake by their defender, Scott Dan, has led to a penalty, and we take the lead. Now, can we hold this lead for the last few minutes? We know what my defender's like on this game. And the team have not necessarily felt very good today either. Not quite sure what it is. Emre Moore's been fantastic. I'm really believing the hype in Emre Moore now, but the rest of the lads seem to have struggled a bit, I must admit. But yeah, we need to hold on to this lead now. 1-0. Wickham. Jonathan Tah now. Emre Moore forward. Into Dembele. If he can play this ball right to Depay, he'll be in. And Depay is in now. Can he make it 2-0? Memphis Depay. Yes, he can. There we go. And the match is done. That is what we needed. That was ball by Dembele as well, was perfect. And thought about going far post, and I thought, no, it's a bit too obvious, so I went near post instead. And that's what we needed. The thing is, that's what happens in the game when you get to a point where their defence starts to open up again. That's when a goal down this towards the end. They go. I can't even talk. I'm that excited. They go all out attack, and of course it just opens it up at the back. And Memphis Depay gets his first goal of the season. 2-0. Come on, cut it off. Don't concede. Jonathan Tah, good bit of defensive work, and that's it. That's the full-time whistle. And we do win the Community Shield. Wow. That was a tricky game, that was. A very tricky game. It took us such a long time to break them down in the end. It needed a bit of pace, and eventually it was the penalty we got that really gave us the opportunity to do so. And there we go, there is a Community Shield. Not the best trophy you can win, but a great way to start the season. And as I was saying earlier on, Emre Moore, I've heard a lot of hype about Emre Moore, but I really believe the hype now. He was absolutely fantastic today. He's just, he's got a lot of pace, he's got a lot of strength, but he just seems to get the ball back a lot as well. And playing that sort of right midfield role behind Ousmane Dembele, he really was doing well. And I bet he'll do even better if we play him at that attacking right midfield spot as well. But that right midfield is going to be very hardly fought after this year, I think, with of course Emre Moore, Ousmane Dembele, and of course we do have Mkhitaryan and Martins as well from last season. So we've got a pretty damn strong right hand side. Left hand side, of course, we've got Marshall, got Depay, we've got we've got Luke Shaw, we've got Grimaldo as well. So we've got a pretty strong left hand side as well. And in the middle again, Dahoud, Asensio, Pogba, Tielemans, all fighting it out. And then defence, I think we have a really strong side this year. And of course, striker wise, we've got Ibra, we've got Dybala, and we have Rashford. So we're looking pretty good, looking pretty damn good. I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can do some transfer business now before the next game. I think our next game is actually in 2 days' time. I think it is, you know. I think it's really close. I think it's a game against Real Madrid, and it's going to be the Super Cup, isn't it? It is. Bloody hell, that's really close. We can do some training, though, first. Now, what are we doing training-wise? I can't remember. I think we were trying to get McKeith up to a 70, weren't we? Still trying to get McKeith up to that 70. The once he is, we'll stop training then, and we'll train somebody else instead, but... yeah, I want to really get him up to 70, because then I could potentially bring him into the Scotland national side when we have our next games in October. So we'll do that. And then there was the midfielder as well, wasn't there? What was the midfielder's name? It's Fraser, isn't it? Ben Fraser. He's really going up quickly. He's got like 4 points this season already, because we've done nothing but train him full on. And it's a good thing because, like I said again, if we can get him up to around about a 70, then we will have 2 really good players we can bring into our national side. So let's simulate those. Hopefully get some good results. I think McKeith's hit 70. He has. McKeith has now hit a 70. Nice. Very, very good. And Fraser's done really well as well. There we go. McKeith is now 70. I like that. He's got 2 points this season already, and Ben Fraser's got 4. So look at our news. Have we got transfers by any chance? No, press conference, and Lucas Hernandez has renewed his contract, which is good. Let's go forward towards that Madrid game. We do have quite a few players on the transfer list and some on the loan list as well. Have we done the loan list? I can't remember now. It's been a few days since I played this game. Let me just double check that we have put our players on the loan list as well. I'm not sure if we have, to tell the truth. No, we haven't. Nogueira, we're not going to put you on loan because we don't have that many goalkeepers, I don't think. So, is Nogueira gone? Okay, doesn't matter. So we've got Barr, we've got Fraser, we've got Bastos. Bastos, I don't think these players will go on loan. I think they need to be 18 before they do go on loan, don't they? Well, we know Lafont's already out. Reece Oxford, you can go on loan for a season. Mbappe Lottin, you can go on loan for a season. Sarr, you can go on loan as well if we can get someone who'll take you. Everyone else I think we'll use. Tielemans maybe? You know what, if somebody would take Tielemans, we would let him go out on loan. I think. If someone will play him first team, then he'll definitely be able to go out on loan. Murray's transfer listed. Brito, I believe, had a really good potential, so if someone will take him on loan, we'll let him go. And Murphy as well. Because a lot of these players are just going to sit on our bench and do nothing, aren't they? Jackson, you can go on loan as well. Fosu Mensah will keep. Sam Bell, you can go out on loan, but I don't think anyone will take you because you're too young. An exciting prospect. That means he's going to be plus 90 then, Murphy. O'Connor. We can keep O'Connor now, so we can let Nogueira go out on loan. Yeah, that's fine. So McKeith is actually 16 years old and he's already 70 rated. And what is he? Contract expiring. That's not very good, is it? Okay, doesn't matter. So he's looking pretty good. So we've got a few players on the loan list now as well, which would be good if they could go out and get a bit more experience. But we do have a name. We have a game now against Real Madrid. We need to make a couple of changes, I think, just to reduce the risk of anyone getting injured. Mkhitaryan can't play because he's suspended. So we'll bring Martins into the bench. We might actually bring Martins into the team instead of Dembele. No, we'll bring him on instead of Moore. And we'll drop Dembele back. See if that makes any difference to the team. Tielemans for Asensio, just to freshen things up a little bit. And we might give McKeith a bit of a try as well during this game. See how we get on. And if we are in a decent position, we can bring McKeith in, because this is a chance to get another trophy this season. Now, we've already won the Community Shield. This is now Real Madrid to get the European Super Cup. So this is a big one, this is. So let's go. Memphis get there. No, he can't quite. Dembele, good little quick ball into Tielemans. He sees the run of Ibra. Ibra back into Tielemans. Tielemans sees Dembele. Dembele does get his first Manchester United goal 11 minutes into the game here against Real Madrid in the Copa Europe, the European Super Cup. And yeah, Dembele, he's played a bit deeper in this game than we had him against than in the Crystal Palace game, but there he is, getting right in the action and playing that around the back of Navas. We've struggled this first 10 minutes to get any possession on the ball, and then as soon as we do, we get the goal straight away. And I don't want to blame anything on Dybala. I'm a big Dybala fan, but he just keeps dropping deep all the time, whereas when you have the likes of Ibra up front, it just seems a bit easier. I might test Dybala out either at a cam or one of the attacking winger spots. I know it sounds stupid, but you never know, it might just be a better position for him. But 1-0. Marcelo's big ball forward. Headed back, but only as far as Modric. Took him out there, took him out. It was necessary though. Ronaldo, Bale. Oh, when Ronaldo and Bale link up like that, it's just always going to be a disaster when Ronaldo and Bale link up like that for us, isn't it? That was just fantastic bit of play, that was. Poor defending on my part quite easily, but at the same time, that's just a great bit of play. I don't think I've seen any team on this game just pull us apart like that. But there we go. Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale gets the goal. It is 1-1. And we're going to have to do this again now. But we've done pretty well since we scored the goal. Pretty well. Let's continue going. 1-1. To McKeith. Forward now into Ibra. Memphis. Go on, play that ball, play that ball, play that ball. He played it into Martins. Martins is clear through. Martins to win the match. Martins scores! No, we did it! We've actually pulled it off. Oh my god, I cannot believe we've actually pulled that off. In the last minute as well. We hit them on the counter-attack, and Martins, who had such an instrumental time in helping us gain this trophy, has now helped us gain another one by the looks of it. He helped us gain the Europa League last year with his fantastic form, and now here we are. Winning. That's literally got to be the last kick of the game, surely. Got to be the last kick of the game. There it is. Yes, get in. I can't believe we pulled that off. I could not believe it. There we go then. A 2-1 victory over Real Madrid. Goals from Ousmane Dembele. And then, of course, from Martins in the second half as well. Oh, that was a tricky one, that was. That really was a tricky one. Especially two games so close together as well. I think our next game, I'm sure it popped up at some point. Our next game is against bloody Chelsea. It is. Our next game is against Chelsea. Wow. Not getting much luck at all, are we? Let's whiz forward towards that game. And we'll read all our news in one go. Hopefully we've got some transfer offers. We have. Okay. Eric Bailey. No, thank you. No, we're going to keep Eric Bailey. Thank you very much. Obviously trying to spend the money we spent on Varane. Jerome Pond has said yes. I'm not sure on Jerome Pond. But I am gonna accept and bring him in. And we'll see how we get on. He's 18 years old. 70 rated. We'll see how he gets on for a year or so. New signings in. Good. Press conference. Not bothered about that. And they've rejected our offer on Conan the Barbarian. Okay. We only offered 3 million. We don't know how much he's worth. Let's offer 5 then. I don't know how much he's worth because I've not scouted him yet. I've asked the scouts to do so, but it did come up and say that he had good potential. Right. Lucas Sick, we've offered now £10 million and Wayne Rooney have said no. We'll have to wait for another year, I think, for him. We've got £4 million to win in the Copa America, whatever it's called. Mkhitaryan's suspension's finished. Is that it? We're showing one piece of news we haven't read yet. What's that then? Is that at the top there? New signing arrived, of course, which is Jerome Pond. Okay, so that's not too bad then. Let's whiz forward another couple of days. I suppose we haven't had more transfer offers yet because we've got quite a few players on the transfer list and, of course, a few players on the loan list as well. It's a bit of a shocker how nobody's moving either way at the moment. So let's actually go into our transfer list and we'll put that Pond on the... We'll put Pond on the... That's not what I want to do, is it? On the loan list as well. I know we've just brought him in, but... 70 rated for an 18-year-old. Could be. It's called an exciting prospect now. So he has now got good potential, then, hasn't he? Exciting prospect is that 85 to 90? I think so. Well, we'll loan list him for a year anyway. We'll do that, and then I think we're more or less ready then, aren't we? Who are we selling? We're keeping Grimaldo. We're selling the. We're not selling someone. We're selling someone, aren't we? Is it Semedo we're selling? I think. Well, these were the players that are on the loan list and the transfer list. So yeah, it's a bit odd that we haven't had any real offers as yet, have we? But I noticed in this game before though, it seems to be a lot later in the windows when you start to get the offers. Let's see if there's anyone else in here because this is how we spotted, of course, the young Lewandowski regen, isn't it? Right, so Chelsea, who have we got that we can bring into the team? We're going to change things up a bit. This is going to be a big game, this one. First game of the season, so back in comes Asensio. Let's bring Dybala back in, because I really want to make something big of Dybala this season. McKeith did pretty well. I don't know if I may have cut most of it out, but McKeith did pretty well when he came on for the last few minutes of the game against Real Madrid. It showed a lot of pace, actually. I was quite impressed with him. Anyone else you want to really use? Oh, Mkhitaryan's available now, isn't he? So maybe Mkhitaryan in for Emre Moore, then Mkhitaryan on for Dembele. Rest Dembele for this one. And then I think that's about it, really. I'm going to move Bailey to the centre, just because I think having that 85 rated guy right in the middle would be better for us. And I think that's going to be it for this one, because Marshall is still out suspended. So yeah, let's get straight into this match here against Chelsea. And see if we can start. This is a league game. Yeah, see if we start the league off with a good performance and a win, hopefully. Mikel's ball into Willian. Oh, go back off him. Go on. Right, Tar now into Asensio. Asensio, great ball forward into the path of Memphis. Memphis's ball over the top to Dybala. He gets the ball past David Luiz. Dybala gets it in the back of the net. There we go, 1-0. And a great ball over the top. Dybala just able to tip it around the side of David Luiz. And get himself that goal scoring opportunity. And put the ball in the back of the net, of course. That's the most important part. That first touch just completely lost David Luiz. And it was easy from there on, wasn't it? Just to put it around the back of Courtois. Sent in the wrong way almost. And 1-0. A great start to this season, I think. There we go, 1-0. Go on, Asensio, use your pace. Oh, he's lost him. Oh, De Gea saves again. that's gone in. Actually gone in. Oh, that was a right kerfuffle, that was, wasn't it? You know what, I think I over-depend on David De Gea too much. He's probably pulled us out of the crap far too many times, and unfortunately this time he was never able to, and we're back to 1-1. So that was an own goal for De Gea as well, that's not very good. Can we get back in front, that's the question. Willian now bringing it forward. And cut off. What? There's no way that's a bloody penalty. You can bugger yourself, referee. What on earth would that be? I didn't even press the tackle button. Oh, I didn't even tackle. I did not once press the tackle button that entire. That's all AI, that is. That is frustrating as hell. As we make 3 substitutions here. Just trying to freshen it up. Just trying to get some more pace on the pitch. We're really struggling this season. It doesn't feel the way it did last year. It feels a lot slower. And that could be evident here as we're about to go, well, potentially 2-1 down here to Chelsea, depending on if they can score the penalty. So Dembele, McKeith and Kovalenko coming on. And Chelsea making a substitution as well. This is not good. Eden Hazard steps up. Oh, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. So Chelsea have come from 1-0 down to now be 2-1 up here. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Boom. Yeah. Simple as. Okay, now we're now 2-1 down. We need to turn this around and come back into this, don't we? We can do this. Got some fresh legs on the pitch. Let's see how they get on. Here's McKeith. Fabregas. Keith tries to get the ball back, but this team does not feel right at all at the moment. It does not feel right. I don't know if it takes a while to get used to new signings. We had this last year, and there's the full-time whistle. Oh, God. I don't know what it is. I feel it might be, you know. I think it's when you buy a lot of players, and we brought about 4 or 5 players in, even more if you include the youth players. We brought in even more, but we just seem to be really struggling to get any sort of decent play. And just looking at the ratings as well, and look, Dybala got an 8.2, but everyone else was awful. Well, Depay got an 8.4 as well, but apart from that, yeah, just no real. It's just not working for us at the moment. I don't know what it is. I need to change something maybe. I don't know. It's just not. It's not right. It's not like it was last season. But then again, I can't moan too much. We've lost to Chelsea, but we did win the Community Shield against Crystal Palace thanks to a late penalty, of course, and we've also won the Copa Europe, whatever it was called. That was pretty good as well. So I'm happy with both those results. So what are we going to do now in regard to boosting players up? So we've got McKeith up to the 70, like we said we wanted to get him to, and I don't think it's worth going too much out on him now. Where's my envelope with the names put on it? There we go. Seamus Barr is 85 to 91. So maybe Seamus Barson we should be improving. I think we want to continue improving Fraser. Let's concentrate on Fraser for a bit as well, because Fraser has a future of 85 to 91 as well. Okay, so Fraser is definitely one we want to try and blitz now. Get him up as quickly as we possibly can. So Ben Fraser again. I picked Murphy by mistake. Right, Fraser again. I'm going to do a bit of pass mastery with him as well. Okay. Can't pick him now, can I? Or can I? Can I pick him? I can do beat your man. No, I can't. No, I can't pick Fraser anymore now. Okay. So we've got 3 on him. Anyone else we want to deal with? Edna O'Connor's a good goalkeeper. We've got McKeith as well, who we've already done. Ben Fraser. Bastos. Patrick Murphy then. Let's do a bit of Patrick Murphy. Let's get the young striker who's got a potential of 87 to 94. So we know this lad could be fantastic for us if we can get him up as quickly as we can. We may have to change back to a formation at some point that has 2 strikers as well, because I just feel like that's going to be the better one for us sooner or later. There we go, simulate all of those. Maybe we get some good movement. Fraser looks like he's going to go up a point. Yep, Fraser is up now to a 59. So that's 5 points Fraser's gone up this season already. That just shows, with the training, just how quickly you can start to bring some of these players up. So let's whiz forward a few days. We'll see if we get any transfer business. We're not going to play any more games in this episode now. Transfer offer rejected. Not available because he's recently moved to the team. Okay. Well, we'll try 1 or 2 more offers. I don't want to go too over the top. I'm not going to give him 10 million yet. Let's give him 8 million. It might be a case we have to wait till next season to bring these players in. It's just as at the moment we seem to be getting a lot of really good strikers, especially if you look at the Lewandowski guy we're going to bring in hopefully soon as well. So we do have some transfer business hopefully. I've got Arsenal next as well. What a difficult start to the season. We've got scouting updates. That's good. Is our first scouting updates? Okay, we'll give £10 million our last bid for Conan. If they don't accept 10 million, then we'll just give up on him for now. And we'll get him in the next window, hopefully. So, yeah, we'll reject. Oh, we'll go for you again, even. Press conference, not bothered about. So, scouting updates. Right, new ones, aren't they? I forgot about that. So, Cameron Morris, nope. 60 and 90, we'll leave you in there for now. I don't actually know, no. Because we want to be a little bit more picky now. We want to try and get players that we know are going to be at least sort of 80. We want to go lowest is about 85 at the lowest. So if there's no one who looks like they're going to be that good, we'll just let them go for now. Okay, I've gone into this by mistake. So motivate you. Scouting update, is that the right one? Yes, it is. Japan, right. 55. Why don't I go for Japan and Australia? I can't remember now. 71 to 94 will leave you in there for now. 70 to 94 will leave you in there for now. You can just disappear, mate. You can disappear. Okay, you're good. 73 to 94 potential. Potentially could be a defender as well. So we might. I might sign you actually. Just bring you in for now. We'll see what happens. And we'll leave the others there. We only have 2 scouts on the go at the moment, don't we? Because we remember correctly, I got rid of one that wasn't very good. No transfer offers? Yes, there is a transfer offer. Timothy Fosu-Mensah, no! Make bid to the players I'm trying to sell. I want to keep Fosu-Mensah, he's a good player. If you want to loan him for a year, that's possible, but... okay, gonna do our Scotland squad soon. And I think that is going to be it now, isn't it? Because we've got one more day to the Arsenal game. Which is now. Okay. So we're currently 0 points from 1 game. Not the best place to be. We do have Arsenal in our next game, which again is going to be pretty tricky, I reckon. So it's going to be a difficult start to the season, this one. We already have 2 trophies in the cabinet, though, of course, with the Community Shield and the Copa Europe, or whatever it's called. Basically the European Super Cup, isn't it? So we've not done too badly to start things off, but we need to get things kicking with the league. And so far, at the moment, a team feels a little bit slow and a little bit distant. But I think that did happen last year, and I think it might be to do with buying quite a few players. It takes time for the chemistry to rebuild up. So hopefully that will kick in the next few episodes. But of course, as always, if you have enjoyed this one, then please let me know by hitting that like button. It does really help me out. And if you are new around here and you want to see some more, then hit that subscribe button as well. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching.